Okay, now we are recording. We're cooking with gas now. Alright, we're going to be doing the Munsters Sim style as part of our October horror house build. And in this first section of this video, we are creating the family. I'm not a sim creator, so for me to sit here and create Sims characters in the likeness of other characters is not even. I'm just not that good, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, I'm just taking some liberty here with Herman. This would be Herman. Um, Trying to get him to look as much like a monster as I can. I kind of wish they would let me put bolts in his neck. That would have been awesome. But I guess if you're going to adapt characters to The Sims, it's okay to change them up a little bit. Like, your Herman Munster might look different than mine, and that's okay. I use that hairstyle because Herman has a really tall forehead and a, flat head on top. So I use that hairstyle to kind of give him the block look and made him a little bit heavy because I didn't think he was, muscle bound. And then just trying to find clothes for him was, that was like, this is not something I do a lot. Normally, just like randomize. Just randomize those characters because this is a lot of work. A lot more work than I really want to do. I really enjoy building. So I get a lot of fun out of building and creating these characters just takes a lot of time. So as I said, I took a lot of artistic freedom with the family. I, kind of made them have the, ambitions and traits that I chose because if you're going to have the Munsters, this is what I imagine the Munsters would be. And Herman would wear those. He would wear those. Don't even. So, there we go. While I don't have seasons yet, I do have the other expansion packs finally. But I don't have seasons, so I don't really worry about that aspect of the clothing. Here's Lily. Lily was so hard because I couldn't find a dress that even remotely looked like hers, and I knew I wanted Lily to be a vampire because obviously she's vampiric. And I Lily has such classic beauty. It's really hard to duplicate that in what we have here, like what we're able to do here. They should give us more freedom with the creating faces and stuff. Like you can grab areas of the face and you can move it and adjust it, but only so far. So it doesn't give you quite enough of a adjustment for my liking. And I think this is the hair that I end up going with because Lily's hair is like off her face. It's long and it's off her face. She doesn't have bangs or anything like that. So in order to get that look, I had to choose the hair that was pulled back. And then I just realized, I had all these like other really cool hairstyles that I hadn't even looked at yet. So I went and looked at those. I don't know, I think she kind of looks cute. I wanted her to have more defined cheeks, but looking for her dress now, that it was so hard to find a dress that looked even remotely like hers. And I ended up going with that one because it's It looked vintage to me. It looked like something that she would wear. So, even though I think that dress is totally hideous, probably would never put it on another sim because, yeah, doing her eyes. I wanted her to have black eyes, like her makeup to be black and defined. And the thing I hate is like when you do makeup on the first section, it doesn't carry out through all the other looks. Like you have to actually go in and do it all. So it's like, oh, come on. This is taking far too much time. But I like those cheeks. Those cheeks, though. She's like, rawr. She doesn't have a dark form because Lily didn't have a dark form in the show. So um, I didn't do a dark form for her. I have reason to believe that she would look the same regardless. I don't think she would change. So, and if you notice, there's no makeup on her, and I'm like, that was when I realized, ugh, I gotta go back and do it all again. So now you can just see me like I go through each of the looks and just like make sure that all the makeup is the same and just see, there we go, gotta whatever, do it all up. Yeah, I don't. I was like, oh, I don't like the hat. Wait, yes, I do like the hat. I do like the hat. Let's put some makeup on her because she needs makeup when she goes swimming. hmm Yeah, there was just a lot of trying to figure out her makeup. I do like that lipstick though. I think that's great lipstick. It looks good. And she looks good like that. She looks good in that hat. Kind of like her face with it. Look how cute she is. Again, I don't have seasons, so these looks are just kind of whatever. Put her in an ugly sweater. No, I guess not. We're not gonna do that to her. So now I'm choosing her traits and aspirations. And again, I took a lot of liberty with this. I figured she'd be like family oriented and creative, ambitious. Make Herman make Herman her humster. Make Herman her hubster. I can talk. And I was just kind of playing around with dresses again. I didn't know if I wanted to keep that one. I ended up going back to it though, as you can see, and create a new sim. Who are we doing now? Eddie. So I had to do Eddie as a child because Eddie is a child. Not quite a teenager. So we had to make Eddie Munster. He was actually kind of fun to make. Like, I wish they had, for the vampire pack, I wish they had more hair options. You know, not necessarily like facial features, but hair options would be nice. You know, like Eddie's hair is kind of comes down to a point. And he's a werewolf though, like he's a wolf. So, but we'll make him a vampire because I want to put those pointy ears on him. Yeah, put him in a little blue suit because it's kind of throwing together looks here because honestly, for the most part, I don't ever change their clothes when I do playthroughs. Like when I actually play the game, I don't ever change their clothes. So this is just kind of I don't even know. I do like that sweater though. And Eddie's done. And now what are we gonna do here? Grandpa. Grandpa was hard because, like I said, they don't have the hairstyles, and Grandpa's a bit older than, what they give me for the elder, and even when you buy all those Sims packs, spend all that money, like, literally just dropped almost $100 on Sims packs in the last week, and still don't have hair that looks like Grandpa's. So, there's that. But, it's fun. I think I end up going with that one. Because that one's the one that's closest to the way his hair looks. Um, it needs to be, more fuller and curlier on the sides, but it was during this creation of the actual people that I realized I was going to have to take a lot of liberty with this one because it was going to be rather difficult. And I didn't know when I was creating the Munster house for the October horror house builds that I was actually going to create the family and move them into it. So there's that. But these clothes, some of these clothes are just like, wow. He's like, oh, my back. Oh, I like the fedora. That's great. Here we go. We're just gonna start like, I think he's a bookworm, and I think he's a genius, and I think he's a bit weird. Now Marilyn, because we can't forget Marilyn. The, see my quotes, normal Munster. I love this show. I love the Munsters. I love the family dynamic. I don't understand how Marilyn could live in that house, though. Like, if you watch that show, like, there are literally cobwebs on everything. I would be hacking up a lung. The dust in there must have been out atrocious. Like, oh, no. I love that hairstyle. I am not even gonna lie. I love that hairstyle. The one that had the, pulled back and had the nice little decorations, and I think that's great. But I think I go with this one for her because I wanted her to have more of a, natural look. Because she is, after all, the normal Munster. I don't know what she was doing. I cannot make. I have to make her a roommate. I cannot make Lily her aunt. And that bummed me out because Lily's her aunt, and I couldn't make Lily her aunt. So evidently, like, the family lineage in this game doesn't go, doesn't extend to aunts and uncles, sadly. So she's just a roommate, unfortunately. I like that dress, but I couldn't find a shirt that went with it. And at this point, I literally, this is about, like, I sped this up, and it was literally, like, over an hour of creation. It's crazy. It's crazy the amount of time you can spend creating a sim. Just throw her in something. I do like that dress. I do. But I don't know if that's what I leave her in or not. I don't remember. There's the family. Good times, good times. And I went back to try to see if I could edit it and make her part of the family. No. So now we're going into the house. I've already built the house and furnished the house. So I did all that off camera because I was having such a hard time with it. But we're going to do the exterior. And here's the Munster house. Here's what I have built. And like I said, I took some liberty with this. Like, there wasn't a roof over the porch there in the front. And um, the interior decorations, I just winged it. Um, this house was a lot of fun to build, actually. I really liked it. And I really need... I don't know. I'm torn on going in and adding cobwebs and making it look all Munstery, but I like it the way it is. So I figure I'll just share it in the gallery, and then if people want to add cobwebs and cracks in the walls and things, make it look more broken down like the Munsters house. That's cool. But I personally, I didn't want to do that. Um, so I didn't. I left it. Now, I love doing the landscaping. This is the part of the building that I enjoy the most, and I love doing the landscaping. It's great. So, whoop, there I'm cheating again. Cheaters never prosper. I'm a cheater McCheaterton. Yes, yes, those are nice. Bushes. I put bushes everywhere. No greenery in my house. But on my Sims houses, everywhere. Literally everywhere. I was trying to figure out if I like them sitting up on top of the bushes, and I do like that. See how those plants kind of sit up on top of the bushes like that? I like that. Kind of looks like they're, grown up taller. And I was like, ooh, yes, yes, that's it. That's the stuff. Add some more color, because this is the Munster house. It needs color, right? Because the whole show was in black and white. Not like it's gonna matter. I should do the black and white challenge, where you build nothing but black and white. Or you turn like the monitor into black and white and you don't see any color. I think it would be more fun to just only use black and white colors to build. So I wanted to do like a moat around the house. You know what I mean? Like I wanted to do like water around the house like I'd done in a couple of my other builds. But this house has a basement, obviously, because Grandpa lives in the basement. And I couldn't do it. So I was like, but I want it. And then I was like, wait a minute, I have an idea. Literally why this is my favorite part of the process. Oh, I was going to put the wishing well in. I should do that still. Put that over there. And then I was like, oh, let's put in some fent. No, let's not do that. Let's... It's a process. It's a process. Here we go. Ooh, yes. I'm going to put a little graveyard out in their front yard. There we go. Put some shrubbery. Make it look grown up. Like it's been there for a while. Make them look like they've been dead for a while, because. I wonder if vampires would actually take that much care. Dead trees, because. And I was like, let's put that. No, let's not. There we go. Even in the darkest of times, I need to have some nice greenery. We can go sit in the graveyard and just chill. I kind of hope that those gravestones like invite ghosts to live with us, cause, but I don't know if it will or not. I don't know. I don't think I've ever played a game where I've had gravestones in the yard and had it do that. I've had urns from Sims who have died, but I don't think I've had any ghosts living in the house. That'd be interesting though. And more greenery back there. Gotta fill it in because it's just like this area of nothing, you know. Make it look nice. Make it look like a little area there. And me and my stones, plants and stones, literally. Like that's all I do. I just plants and stones, plants and stones. How long does it take to put all those stones in? Quite a while. Quite a while. Nah, I don't want to put that there. It's funny watching these because you can see the process that a person's brain goes through as they're doing this. Because I'm like, oh, do I want to do a walkway over there? No, I don't. But what I do want to do is get rid of that and build this side up. This is the fun part. Building all these wonderful little bushes. I feel like Bob Ross putting happy little trees everywhere. Happy little bushes everywhere. Pops of color, because this is my world, and in my world, I want rocks and bushes to live there. Good times, good times. I love putting grass in the rocks, making it look that way. I'm like, am I gonna be able to do this? Is this gonna work? It might. It's going to work. Oh my. I was gonna go behind the house and then I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Bring it all the way up to the stairs. And put in some rocks. Because you always, I always outline my fountains that I build on the property like that. I always outline them with rocks because it kind of looks like little ponds, which is my goal. I want to build a pond. I think it was another Sims game. Sims 3 maybe? Sims 2? I don't remember. One of them I thought, the terrain tool, you could build like ponds and lakes and things like that. So now when you move the stones off where they're sitting, they go under the water. Especially if there's water, like if you've gone underneath them and made water. Um, so now those stones are all under the water. Some of them are sticking out, others aren't. So I have to go in and build them up a little so that they're not all underwater. So we have a clear definition of an outline of the fountain. This would be so much easier if you could just hold the object and not have to keep clicking it. You have to keep changing up your rocks. We need more rocks in the game. They need to give us more rocks. More different. Like, you can change the colors of them and stuff, and make them bigger or smaller depending on your needs, but we need more rocks. Yeah, we need a lot more rocks. Get on that. Get in Maya and sculpt us some more rocks. Actually, it goes pretty fast when you speed it up. And we're going to speed this up just a little bit more because it's going to take a while. Putting in all these wonderful little bushes and trying to make everything look symmetrical, you know, 'cause I would imagine that it would, like, it would, these did not sit right. Like, I don't even know why. Like, that, I was like, I can't do that. No, that ain't gonna look right either. Like, they just did not want to set right, so I gave up. And that looked okay. It wasn't too bad. I didn't mind having the little flowers there hanging over. Kind of made it look like they were growing on the rocks, which is nice. It's good times, good times. And everybody watching at home is gonna be like, "Okay, you can stop adding flowers now." Can I though? Can I? So I had the lily pads, some of those water weeds. Water weeds. I love that. Mhm. Oh yes, and the fountains from the fish's mouth. Yes. Okay, now we gotta add some light because oh, we gotta add the footpath first. The front entrance footpath first. Now we add some lights. Now I wanted to do pretty lights, but then it was like, well, they're not really bright, and we like bright. Hopefully that's not UV, because vampires don't like UV light. Go outside at night thinking they're safe. Their whole yard's lit up with UV lights. Ah! I actually took a few. I don't know what that is on this roof right there. Like, I see it, but I can't get rid of it, and I don't see it in some angles, and I don't know. It's weird. Weird and bizarre. Some nice outside lampposts. Makes it look nice. It's got a nice curb appeal. That's what we're going for. So if you check out the blog or down below, you can see the images I used as reference to build the house, blueprints, like floor plans, things like that. I'm just taking some screenshots to put up because the screenshots in the game are broken. So if you're trying to take screenshots in the game, it's broken. They come out upside down. You gotta flip them around. It's crazy. And they're backwards, like they're upside down and flipped. So what are we doing now? Oh yes, we're playing. I actually played a little bit because I wanted to be able to show you all the house. So see, this is what happens when you screenshot. So here's the living room. And remember, I said I took some liberty with decorating and everything. And here's the living room. Did it a nice blue. Here's the hallway, front entrance hall. Here's the bathroom, main bath. The kitchen, which I like the kitchen. Dining room. And then this is Marilyn's room. You know, because she's like the normal. This is Eddie's room. And I noticed that some things were missing. So I had to go back in and I'm like, wait, what did I have there? And I thought it was the bureau. And then I was like, wait a minute. No, the bureau's right there. So it had to be the kids' bookshelf. And it was. There's actually, for whatever reason, some of the stuff got put in my inventory. So I don't know. Anyway, there's the hallway. There's really Lily and Herman's bathroom and bedroom. So, and then this is Grandpa's room and office downstairs. There's Grandpa's bedroom and Grandpa's bathroom. And then just like the room of like everything. And another little bathroom with no door. Like, where did my door go? And then over here there was a treadmill. The treadmill was right there in that corner, and it was gone. That was when I found everything right there in my inventory, and I'm like, why is all of this in my inventory? So I had to go back and like put everything up. But here's the pool area. Moving the fans. So there is an indoor in-ground pool in the basement. Downstairs. Put the curtains back up. Marilyn's sink back. I don't remember where that went. I don't remember. I was just kind of floating around the rooms trying to figure out where that coffee table went. I'm like, whatever. And that mirror, I have no idea where that mirror went either. The coffee table is like, But here we are. We're live play. We're playing. We're live. So I had to go through and I had to make everybody claim their bed. So, you know, like I made Marilyn claim her bed and Eddie already claimed his room, so I don't think I need to do anything. And then over here, try for a baby with Herman. I just stopped everything. I was like, and sped it up. Oh, there they are. There they are. And, oh, here we go. Here we go. If it was really like that. Like, you know. It's all kinds of sparklies and stuff. And take a pregnancy test now because, oh, congratulations, you're pregnant. That happened so fast. Now she's sitting there questioning her decision to have a baby because we have no more room. So check out the blog, check out everything. And yeah, this has been really, really fun. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do next, but I can tell you that it'll probably be not horror inspired. I know I'm doing the horror houses, but anyway, stay tuned for that and check out the links in the description below.